Okay. Or the autumn foliage.
I do love foliage.
Late October.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the producer.
Yes. All right, here we go. The Lunsby Show with T-Bone
and Chick Brew.
Let's God bless all these years. Just get it right one time.
What do you want from me?
40 years they've been trying. You couldn't fire somebody. They were horrible, doing a terrible job for the veterans. And now you can say you're fired.
No one listens to radio.
And now for a quick disclaimer. The Lunsby Show with T-Bone
And Chick Brew
is brought to you by nobody. We have no sponsors.
The show is still rated G.
For Gloria.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. I can't get in front of the camera correctly. I'm still being very melodious today. Coming to you live from Enola, Pennsylvania. In my studio, I have the one, the only Chick Brew. She is with me here today. She has made the journey from afar, all the way from Spain. You're on the camera,
They can see me?
They can see you.
Oh,
yes.
gosh.
And I am just trying to double, triple, quadruple check that we have sound. It says we are live.
What are we live on?
We have sound, and then we are live. And I'll try to do my best to keep a hold of comments there.
Is it on the Facebook?
Yes, I had to go Facebook Live. I tried to go YouTube Live, and I could not figure that out. We have the comments window open, but we did not announce this. We're just doing it. If you happen to catch this while it's live, you can submit comments or questions or concerns. You can do all of the things. You can do that on the Facebook, and I've got it open. So I'm just trying my dangdest to stay centered. All right. So how cool is this? NVIDIA's got a thing that will remove her background, and she looks fantastic. She looks great. I used the same thing on me, and I look like I was an extra in the Philadelphia experiment. I am shape-shifting in and out of existence right here in front of you.
Oh, I see me.
Yeah, but I set it up this way to be more natural in that I'm looking at my friend as my friend looks at me, as we unnecessarily turn to a camera that's not there. We talk to you. So, again, a little bit about this little thing here. That's my friend Chick Brew. She lives in southern Spain. I live here in central Pennsylvania. We get together once a week, normally, and we talk about the things happening in our world. I am beyond super excited to have her here. Many of you didn't think she was real. You didn't think she existed. You thought it was just the voices in my head. No, it wasn't the voices in my head. She's for real.
It was just you and the AI.
Me and AI, yes, absolutely. And I can't find center on this camera. It's driving me zonkers. All right.
I'm trying to look at the phone to see us, and then you keep rolling from one side to the
I'm trying to stay centered and stop the shape shifting with all of the colors and stuff. It's just easier to do when it's me, when it's just me. But I think if I can stay here in this position, I'll be fine.
Can you do it?
I can't.
You already want to roll around.
Talk, but my hands aren't moving, and this makes things hard. So I don't know where to start this episode. And I'll start this episode with reminding you about last week's episode. In last week's episode, we said the key to our success over all of these years was we only talk on the show. I believe that to be the key to our success. And then you call me up a day later and say, I'll be there in 2 days. And as much as I didn't want to talk to you today so that we would have something to say that when we were doing this, I couldn't help but talk to you because I'm not rude.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to talk about because we've been talking for hours. We talked so much today, I had to take a nap to rest my voice.
Well,
worked.
First, let's talk about my flight here.
Yes.
It's delightful.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did you fly with?
Air France and Delta.
Okay, they're an alliance. Do you have points? Do you
I have Delta points, but I was flying on the old government dime, if you will.
Uh-huh.
So
it's on the cheap. You don't get to
upgrade.
upgrade.
Yeah. And plus, all those seats were full.
But you're short.
In steerage in the back, we took a row to ourselves.
Oh, that's always
Yeah,
nice.
it was really nice. Do you sleep on flights?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
because
me
I'm
too.
heavily medicated.
Oh, I don't. I just immediately, as soon as we start backing out, I'm like,
I think to my flight back from Kuwait City, when we were flying out of Kuwait City, they offered us for $167. They offered us economy plus, and none of my sailors wanted to pay the $167 for what equated to like 3 extra inches of leg space. But I'm a tall guy. I want the 3 extra inches of leg space, and not only did I get that, I got the whole section because no one wanted to pay $167 for 3 inches. I will pay that all the time. So you weren't allowed to upgrade. You're back in steerage, which is hilarious description of what it's like to fly in coach.
That's from my friend Terry, who's a flight attendant.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's even funnier that it comes from a flight attendant. You are with the producer, with the manager. You were with the manager. The producer shouldn't have been with you.
That would have been awkward for all of us.
You fly out of Sevilla?
Yep.
Sevilla.
So
you're Air France. I'm going to imagine you probably flipped over in Charles de Gaulle.
Yep.
I do know the airport. And Charles de Gaulle straight to Manhattan? No, John F. Kennedy, Queens.
JFK, yeah.
Yeah. He used to work there.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I can't tell you. No, I wish I was a good, wholesome human being. And I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations has run out. I was legally a special gate assistant. I helped people who were handicapped get to their planes.
Oh, you drove the cart?
There was no carts back then.
You push them in the wheelchair?
I pushed the wheelchairs.
Oh.
Legally, that was my job at the airport.
We'll stick with that.
The extracurricular activity I was involved in at the airport, not so legal.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to be guilty by association.
You are not. Again, there's no guilt. It's all history. It's all gone. None of it. I'm pretty sure all of the people I was running with back then didn't survive.
What?
Blessings upon you.
Thank you. It's just,
mucho blessings upon you.
There's a lot of nature here. It's very green.
It is so green. And we got that one mountain that's right there. It's not a big mountain, but it's nice. The wife, every time we're in the car, she looks at that mountain and it's so beautiful here. Yeah, it is. But it's always when she's looking at that mountain. It's never like when she's looking at the other areas. It's always the mountain.
The mountain speaks to her.
I wish it was bigger. In California, I had a mountain in my backyard, but it was a big mountain.
You could see the whole thing.
True. It's a medium mountain. I think it would be called a hill.
Dude, Austin has a mountain.
No, that's called an overpass.
It has a one mountain, Mount Bunnell.
Mm-hmm.
You can walk up it. It's not a mountain. It's just tall enough to not be a hill.
I would say that in Florida all the time. In Florida, our tallest mountain is the overpass.
Yeah.
I peaked. I summited 172. This is difficult for me.
What? Because you're just sitting.
I am trying to stay in frame. We don't normally do a video I do video products, but it's just me when I do them. So I'm focused on just me. But now I'm focused on you, and it's throwing me off.
Well, let's tell them about our day. We've had a busy day.
We've done things. This has been fun.
So I learned things today.
Tell us more.
So in my head, because I'm also used to like air travel, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't understand traffic in America. I just don't. So I err on the side of caution. I err on the fact that it's probably going to be worse than I think it is. So when I'm booking my Uber last night, I was like, oh yeah, train's like at 5 something. Should have looked at the exact time. Like I should have looked because it was on the opposite end of the 5, not at the 5-0, but closer to the 6.
Yeah, it was 5 something. You knew.
So I was like, oh, I just got to get to the train station by 5. And I looked at like the time and I was like, oh yeah, I'll leave here at 3:30 because then if it takes 30, it said 25 minutes. Oh, if it takes 30 minutes to get there, I'll have an hour to figure out where the train is, blah, blah, blah.
So you live in Washington Heights.
Yeah.
And you're training out of Penn Station.
Yeah.
Which, if I remember correctly, is still 34th Street?
Yep.
Okay, so Washington Heights are about 110?
181.
181?
The top of the top.
Holy cow, you're up there, man.
Yeah. So, and the traffic...
Bronx, it's so far up there.
Yeah. With the traffic when we came in, because the World Cup was very bad. So I'm looking at the map and I'm like, there's still some red spots. I've never moved through New York faster. We were there in like 20 minutes. There was no time. But I got there and the train station doesn't open. The doors are locked. Like you cannot go inside until 5 a.m.
120 blocks in how long?
Like 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
So quick. I never go that fast through New York City. So I get there and I'm like, okay, well, it's like an hour, whatever. And then I'm standing on 34th and 8th Avenue and I'm like, this is not a space I should just stand in.
I've been there. I've been there many times. I never stood there unless it was the time it took me to grab a paper.
Because as I look around, it's more of the floor has more of a hotel than, and I was like, I should not stand here.
I can't imagine what the city's like now.
So I walked to Times Square.
Not pleasant.
I walked to Times Square.
Okay, 10 blocks right up the road?
Yeah. I got my steps in.
Okay.
I knew I was going to sit on the train for like several hours. So I was like, I better get
But
some
the beauty of
circulation
train
going.
travel is you can walk around.
Yeah, but
You can do it on the plane, too. They just frown upon it.
So I walked to Times Square, which was, of course, beautiful. The advertisements, it's so funny. When you don't see them all the time, they get better and
I should
better.
have got our billboard up on Times Square if I'd have known you were going to be there at 4 a.m. I could have probably pulled that off.
There's still time. You tell me what time, I'll go down there. So we get down there, and of course, like, it's New York City, it's downtown, but there's so many people who were out celebrating the World Cup. There's people everywhere. Like, it's crowded like midday in parts. I'm like, what is happening? They're all speaking French and Italian, and they're all
Just having a blast.
They're all a little tipsy, but like no one is like.
And they've got soccer balls.
They're wearing jerseys. They got soccer balls. I got hit with a soccer ball by a very apologetic man.
What language did he apologize in?
English.
Nice.
It was, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Well, and the thing was, I was maybe crossing the street illegally.
In New York City?
At 4 a.m.
No, we don't cross the street illegally in New York City. That's how people die.
Well, I looked, but when I so I have it on video actually, and as I'm looking away, you see the soccer ball flying towards me because I'm looking to see if there's a car coming in, and all you hear is, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because I had looked away just as it was happening, and I was like, it's fine. But then there was a whole bunch of people playing like a little keep away soccer. It was just busy. It was busy out there. But the quality of those billboards, quite miraculous. They're gorgeous.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine what Times Square looks like in real life these days.
They look pixelated or anything.
Yeah, we used to have light bulbs, man.
The 3D ones where like this flamingo looks like it's coming out of the screen, which is super cute because it's a flamingo.
I didn't know the 3D ones were real. I thought those were just fake on computers.
Yeah, no, go to Times Square. They have a flamingo.
I don't want to go to Times Square anytime soon. I left the city in 1988.
88.
Yes, I left the city.
It was 4.
Shut up. I left the city in 1988. I went back in 2011.
Wait, hold on.
Let's take a sip of our sponsor, Spindrift.
Say it. Spindrift break. It's hard to say for some reason.
Spindrift.
Spindrift break.
Spindrift break. This is a berry Bellino, sparkling water, real squeezed fruit, peach, strawberry, non-alcoholic. It's Spindrift. We will take your money and say great things about your product.
You take my money all the time.
As part of our travels today, we had to go to BJ's because I love BJ's. Not only did we get gasoline, super cheap, by the way, we
back in my day,
we also picked up a case of the old Spindrift. And in our continued journey to be sponsored by the manufacturer of bubbly water that she loves so much.
Oh my God, there was while you were napping.
Why you gotta rat me out, man?
Someone's got to say it. While you were napping, I was doing some show prep. My show prep, I was being nosy on the internet. But on one of the Rota community pages,
yes.
You know it's going to be good. Someone was having a little rant about the tightness of the lids on the Celtic sparkling water. And we know this water. We love this water. This water's like 20 cents a bottle. And it's so good. You can get a whole case of 6 for like less than $2. Fantastic. But someone replied to their rant. And This is their reply. Honestly, drinking carbonated water is a sin. You're voluntarily swallowing the texture of a dial-up modem. God gave us smooth, peaceful water, and you choose violence and a spicy throat. I thought that was the best reply to a complaint, because the complaint is irrelevant. No one's going to go tell these people anything about their lid situation. They either know and don't care, or it's fixed by the time the next batch comes out, right? I've never heard drinking the sound of a dial-up modem. Kind of.
It's fun. You know, when I think about things that I want to do, whether it be like roast or just throwaway jokes, just things I want to do, I take something that's normal and I twist it in a way, and that's a beautiful example of that. You take something like a dial-up modem that most people don't even remember what that is. You use that.
What are you talking about? It's my new ringtone.
Back to New York. I leave in '88. I go back in 2011. Well, my bachelor party there at Moose McGillicuddy's. My bachelor party just consisted of me hanging out with some New York comics and having a couple of drinks. There was no hardcore party, and we were just there. The next day, I got on a cruise ship that took me to Bermuda, deep inside the Bermuda Triangle,
Strange things happen.
where strange things did happen.
You are bound to repeat the mystery.
But that's the last time I've been in the city for any period of time. I haven't even flown through. When we came back, we came straight to BWI, which is way closer to where we currently live than I ever expected. We got 2 viewers out there.
What?
Thank you. Don't know who it is. Can't find out who it is. You can make yourself be known. It could just be me and you looking at it.
Nailed it.
So we were talking about...
So I walked around the scary streets of Manhattan by myself. Survived. Not that scary.
Penn Station opens at 5.
Yep. I walked back. There was this really funny couple, right? So about 4:30, I make it back. There's other people at this point lingering around the door, suitcases, families. I'm like, this is much safer than it was.
Yes.
30 minutes ago. This couple comes rushing up.
Are you Chick Brew?
No. No, because I had my hood up. No. So they come rushing up and they're like pulling on the doors and everyone is standing there and they're like, they open at 5 and they're like, oh, okay. And then they run around up the stairs and around the corner and everyone's like, what are they doing? Why are they running? And then they come back.
Zombies.
Yeah, right.
Clearly.
Well, we all know I immediately give up. So they come back, and then there's one of the security guards is like sitting on the stairs, and they're like, well, can we go in this way? And he's like, no, it's closed. And they're like, well, we have a train. And they're like, they're not leaving because we don't open till 5. And they're like, we need to get to our train. And he's like, everyone is there listening to them because they've now run around the building, dragging the suitcase and the bags. And everyone's like, what are they? They're speaking English.
So
we are speaking English to them.
But Penn Station, yes, it is the hub for New York City. All the trains come into Penn Station. All the trains leave out of Penn Station. But there is a subway station underneath Penn Station.
Yeah, they were looking for the Amtrak train.
Oh, yeah, they're
like, and everyone's like, the people next to me, the guy's like,
hey, it's Genevieve. Hello, beautiful.
Making sure I stay in my lane, managing me from afar. I love it. But it was just so funny because it was just like, everyone is telling you, you're fine.
Relax. Tranquilo.
But yeah, and then when the doors opened at 8 or at 5, they're like super zenned out and they're like the last people through the door. But it was funny. So I got a Starbucks.
Hold on.
Because it was the only thing open.
So, hey, hello, beautiful. We got 2 beautiful women out there watching. Oh. I love this. So you live in southern Spain.
Uh-huh.
And in southern Spain, you have what some would call a Starbucks. But we know it's not a real Starbucks.
It's not the same.
Dolores still works there?
No, she retired.
She should have. She's been working. She's been serving coffee for a very long time. And the wonderful thing about coffee in Spain,
Starbucks anymore.
And the wonderful thing about coffee in Spain is you can't get it until 8, 9. There's no early morning coffee in Spain. It's all late coffee. That's why people come to work and then go get coffee because you can't get coffee ahead of time. But the Navy Exchange in Rota, Spain had a knockoff version of Starbucks. Faux bucks, yes. So you come to America and you go to an actual, no kidding.
Got a lemon loaf and a horchata shaken espresso iced coffee. It was delicious.
I am done with horchata. I am done with horchata. Here's why. I like pineapple. So I'm on the lines. I'm on the webs of the inters, and I find the little packages of sugar-free pineapple, a flavor I like, sugar-free. I'm excited. I ordered them, and no, I get 60 horchata packages.
That's not what you wanted.
It's not what I wanted, but I tried it, and it was tasty and delicious. But 60 horchata packages later, I am done with horchata.
Hey, might I suggest you put it in some coffee? Because turns out it was delicious.
I don't drink coffee that much anymore.
Decaf it.
I drink mushrooms.
Oh, how is that? I've tried a few of them.
I've done the mushrooms and I've done the cacao.
Oh yeah, we have that too.
Yeah, so haven't mixed the mushrooms and the cacao. I think that would be tasty.
And the horchata.
And the horchata. You got to say it right. Horchata. It's as racist as you can be. When you roll the R in horchata. I have been confusing horchata and something else that isn't.
Bachata? Look, I'm just saying that horchata and the espresso is like Spanish Italian, Mexican Italian, fantastic combination, right? And then I had lemon loaf, which is like straight up white girl. I was multicultural with my order today.
You were doing it.
And
you
it was
doing
a
things.
Very good choice.
You get on the train.
The
Seats are still the train seats. They haven't changed in decades.
Nope. And the tray in front of me had never been repaired. It was kind of crooked, but we made it work because I sat down and I was not moving. No one sat next to me because I put my backpack there. It was perfect.
Oh, it's free range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know, but I know for my return home, the last car on the train is the quiet car.
They have quiet cars now?
Yeah. When I get out of here, when I skedaddle on back, I'm getting in the quiet. To be fair, my train, very quiet. Very quiet as
I'm pretty sure if you act up on Amtrak, they just throw you off.
So I get on the train and they're very clear. They're like, have your ticket out before we start to leave. We're going to come around and start checking the tickets. Have your ticket ready. If you don't have a ticket, get off now. The guy behind me, no ticket. Also, you could have bought it in the app, like right then. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing with your life? So the conductors come up with their hats and
that's how you know they're official. They're
straight out of Harry Potter. I love it. It's a whole vibe. So they come around and they're like, where's your ticket? And we're coming up on the first stop. And he's like, I don't have a ticket. And they're like, what did you not understand about we're checking tickets? Like, you have to have a ticket to ride the train.
But he didn't have a ticket.
Didn't have a ticket. But also they said it and he still didn't go like, oh, let me buy the ticket.
But he didn't have a ticket.
Yeah, no ticket.
Because he didn't have any money to buy a ticket.
Right, for sure. And so they're like, I don't care where you're trying to go. The next stop, you get off the train.
Or you buy a ticket, but he got no money.
No, because they were not letting him purchase a ticket at that point.
What if this guy is outsmarted the system? What if this guy only needed to go one station?
Good for him.
Yeah. I don't have a ticket.
My luck.
You're getting off at the next one.
Today we're arresting people. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So that was like spicy drama, but it was funny. It was fine. And then it was smooth sailing, right? We did have to stop in Jersey at that stop.
Okay.
There was a issue with one of the cables and they explained the whole thing. And I was like, that's a lot of information.
I don't know if that's ever true because when you see all of the Jersey lines coming into a path that takes them into New York under the water, there are so many train tracks converging. There's no way you could go through Jersey without. We're going to have to stop in Jersey for a few minutes.
All the lights.
And they're just making up excuses at this point. There was a Sasquatch on one of the tracks.
Dude, look at all the lights go off. And I was like, is that normal? You just doing that? But, you don't want to be the one person.
I am the person. I want to be the person.
I'm like sitting there, I'm like, and then they like flicker and then they go off again. And I was like, zombies, right? So.
The train from Busan.
The lady comes back on the thing and she's like, we just got to swap out this cable. We'll be rolling in a few minutes. And then a bunch of guys in the vests, the high vis jackets, they come and they get on and they start fiddling with stuff. And then you hear clanking. And then they're like, we just got to make sure that the foreman tells us he's got all his guys off the track and we're good to go. And then we rolled out. Are
you using your hands
Yeah.
more than normal today
because
to punish me? As a reminder, anybody catching us late, because of the filter that I have set up on me, I can't move around without all of that happening. So I have to try to keep my body and mind and hands still while she's over here flirting her freedoms.
Sparkle pictures. Anyways, took the train, got here, best picture of the day.
Yes.
And then we went and we met all the people.
We got to meet a lot of people. Let's talk about that train station real quick, though. If you've never been to the Amtrak station in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, you are in for a treat. Yeah, it is.
Time for sure.
Well, I mean, Grand Central's the same way.
No, Grand Central.
Grand Central's the same way.
Penn Station, it looks like a modern. It's
not cool.
It's just glass and pillars.
Grand Central's cool.
Grand Central's cool.
You feel grand going in there. It really.
Have you ever seen the documentary about when they redid the ceiling, when they like stripped it to get all the years of smoke, but they left one patch that's never been cleaned. So,
As a reminder.
well, so they can see how like what the deterioration would have been without. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's worth a watch if you're interested in that.
I don't know if I'm interested in a documentary that teaches
It's
me
not a
about
documentary.
paint drying.
It's like a mini mentory. You know what I mean?
That came up again.
Yeah, because that's my attention span.
So Harrisburg's Amtrak terminal is located in downtown Harrisburg. It is a brick veneered building. It is classically decorated as if a train from the 1940s were to pull into that. If it had slipped through a wormhole of some kind and rode into that station, they would just be normal. It took
Would it
us...
be till they walked out of the parking lot and would be like,
that's something different. It took me so far back in time that walking side by side with Chick Brew felt a little out of place. Felt like there should have been separate lines for us.
Really, the parts that were like still like the brown finish, not like the sage green, felt modern, right? Because it's either like millennial gray and now it's been replaced by the sage green. But the part that had the like stained wood, I was like, yeah, that's the original.
It's pretty cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Very simple, very easy to get to. Getting off the train, no complications.
I thought I was going to be walking much further and longer, and then there you were.
Because Europe has train travel down.
Yeah.
And when you go into a European train station, you're gonna go through levels of security, and there's gonna be escalators and moving sidewalks. There's a lot of movement that takes place in Madrid or Sevilla as examples.
Yeah.
Even Jerez is a couple of different layers, but not in Harrisburg.
No.
And it was, when you say you stopped in Jersey, that wasn't a stop to let anyone on or off. How many on or off stops did you have along the way?
I think there was 10.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, and they were not like, we weren't refueling or anything. You know, like we stopped, people got on, people got off, we moved along. And even so originally the delay from the Jersey repair situation, that was 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, if we don't start making up the time, then I was going to text you.
Yeah.
I was going to break the silence, the code of silence. And I was like, I should let you know. But then by the time we started like rolling again, they were like hitting those.
Yeah, your expected arrival time was 9:15. It showed you at 9:13 when I got there at 9:05.
Yeah.
And that was because I spent an extra 10 minutes in the parking lot to make sure, because I had to pay for an hour. The earliest amount of time you could pay for a parking spot is an hour. And when I got there, an hour would have...
Pick up some from the tray.
An hour, I probably didn't need to pay it all. That's the funny thing. If you put a UPC code or a QR code on something and say, don't put money into this, just use this QR, I'm doing it. It is the easiest way to steal my identity is my sense of doing right.
So what I need to do is I need to put a little QR code that links directly to my Venmo somewhere on your desk. So, you know, to use the microphone, you got to pay $5.
And I'm paying $5
every Sunday.
I'm dumb like that.
Every Sunday, I'm getting $5.
I have to be mindful because I haven't been keeping track. Okay, I got it. We're at 32 minutes.
Oh.
And when we chop that up, we'll edit some of that out. So we're probably at around 28 minutes. And the video, I look very comfortable right now. I look kind of laid
your
back.
Slippers on?
I got my... And
you're wearing pants. I
am wearing pants.
From the norm. I appreciate you for that. But can we talk about lunch real fast? We'll talk about food.
I thought we got another viewer. Hello, third viewer.
Who is it?
Doesn't matter. If they want to announce themselves, they can. And if you want to ask any questions or make any comments, you can do that too. We are monitoring Facebook Live as we do a Facebook Live.
I mean, I'm not monitoring so much because my phone has not the greatest signal in the dungeon that you come into, but it's there. I just want to know who the people are.
So before we go and eat, we take care of some domestics. We go and we visit producer. We visit the producer at her job. We tried to visit with Lauren, but Lauren's too important and too busy to come see you.
Good job, Lauren, being so
We do
important.
get to see Corey, and she had a wonderful face of excitement in seeing you live and in person.
Snaps and photos.
We did get to see TuBaur, who had a fantastic reaction to your arrival.
Yeah.
We also saw Brandon, who had no reaction whatsoever because he never listens to the show.
Well, he was at the front desk.
And he was covering down for me. So
he was like, oh, Can't work today, Tony. Got me up here at the front desk, Tony.
I didn't feel bad about it until I saw him. When I saw him doing my job, and that's when I actually felt bad. But I had you, so I didn't feel bad much longer. So we do some meet and greets. I intentionally did not take you to see Mr. Taney, because Mr. Taney is most likely going to come to dinner with us tonight.
Oh, I hope so.
Yes, and he's going to bring his lovely wife, Jessica, and maybe one of the children that I like.
It's a short list.
There are 3 to choose from. They are all special in their own unique way.
They'll bring
I
something different.
recently made the mistake of saying one of them was my favorite.
You're not supposed to say that.
I'm not their parent. I can say it. And it can be true. It wasn't. I like them all equally. But for the purpose of that conversation, I declared one of them to be more important to me than the others. This is fun. I like doing this in person without headphones on. It took us a long time to figure out the setup. But once we got the setup figured out, it looks like it's working pretty good. As long as I stay motionless. You got a little flex going on there behind your ear.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You won't see it on that for another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Christina Brewer is watching. You are.
Oh, it's me.
Nice.
We're getting those views. I shared it on my page.
So for lunch.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I took a picture, but have you ever looked at that muffin case?
I did not. Because, all right, we went to the Valley Bistro on Valley Road, right off of Worksville. Off to the front of you, or the right as you come in, and you're looking at the giant menu in front of you. Off to the right, there are some display cases. I've never looked in them because there's so many things to look at on the giant menu wall that I get fixated on the wall and not any of the accoutrements, none of the things off to the side.
These muffins were the size of rotisserie chickens, okay? Some of the flavors they had on offer: s'mores, banana pudding, blueberry lemon cheesecake, espresso, and cinnamon chip. They were huge. And I don't think I could ever eat one because I have a feeling they're very sweet.
I'm a muffin fan, but I would eat that muffin.
Yes, I am a muffin fan, a muffin fan, a muffin fan. Yes, I am a muffin fan.
Every one of those muffins. Those muffins, because you ain't seen nothing till you're down on a muffin that's made of blueberry cream cheese and lemon.
The lemon cheesecake, that would be the one I would get.
Wow.
They won't be open tomorrow at 4 a.m.
They will not be. And unfortunately, they won't be open when we finish this up.
No,
so it's not like we can stop by.
So what I need you to do, right, is I'm going to need you to go back on another day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lemon. I didn't even see the ones at the top. I see them. Lemon poppy and banana nut. There's so many options. I can't see what this one is. It's a strawberry something.
That is definitely the thing that they do at Valley Bistro. They have options. Now, any other time that I've gone there, I've gone with my lovely wife, and we've always done a brunch thing. So I'm always getting a breakfast thing.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it immensely. They were very tasty and delicious. I've never been upset with the food. They had that blueberry coffee. Man, that was amazing. But today, being a little something different, I decided to go with a lunch item, and we got the chopped cheese.
And I got to have a little bit of both.
Yes, yes. If you go to the Valley Bistro, be sure to tell them that it's your first time. First timers get a complimentary pancake with.
It was a cinnamon roll pancake.
Cinnamon roll pancake.
It was fantastic.
With a glaze over the top of it.
It was so, and it had the crispy edges.
And crispy edges, and it came with extra syrup in case you wanted.
I didn't even need the syrup. It was perfect.
Didn't.
No, what syrup? But not.
So you got an awesome pancake for free, gratis.
Yeah.
And then you also went with the chopped cheese.
I did. It was so good.
It was so
good. The
problem
was I didn't finish either. I think I ate half of them.
Yeah, that is a problem. You should eat the meat. Always.
I ate all the meat out of the.
Oh, okay. As long as you ate the meat.
Slow down. I just didn't eat the bread.
I actually
the bread was so good.
Some chips and some bread left on my plate. Whenever I can leave food, I'm not a fan of wasted food, but if I can not eat everything on my plate, I feel better. So tonight we are going to El Rodeo. Now, El Rodeo is a personal favorite of mine. It's a fun little restaurant. I'm looking forward to showing you them because they allow me to practice my Spanish and they don't get insulted and they speak good English. I love El Rodeo and its prices are good. It's a good time. There's like 9 of them in the area, El Rodeos. One of them is 4 miles down the street from the one that we're going to. It's a popular place, but it is not Jalapenos.
What is Jalapenos?
Jalapenos was a Mexican restaurant that we went to in Savannah when I went to visit my mother for Christmas. Oh, we got another one. Hello, fourth Jessica, we were just talking about you. So Jessica's popped in. Don't trust. It was all good, and you can catch up later. James. James has joined us as well. So we got the Taney family out there.
Your numbers are going up?
Yes. The funny thing about going live is the longer you're live, the higher your numbers go.
Yeah, the better chances of catching someone,
So jalapenos in Savannah.
I saw the video of you surprising your... Is that the one where you surprised your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yes. She wasn't wearing cool Ray-Ban goggles like you were wearing today. But, man, I think I paid like $13 for more food than I could possibly. So much food on that jalapenos in Savannah, Georgia's house special. There was so much food. It fed me for my entire stay there. Now, I only stayed a day, but
you didn't need.
I didn't need to eat anymore.
Supplementation.
Yeah, breakfast, that. Lunch, that. And dinner was probably also that.
So my parents, they have a Mexican restaurant in Houston called El Bosque.
El Bosque.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
There's two, one on each side of the house. It's the same thing.
What does El Bosque stand for?
I don't know, but the food is divine.
We had one in Emerald Isle, North Carolina. It was Serapes.
Oh, the one that we used to go to in Austin. Guess what it was called?
Serapes?
Nope. La Feria.
Oh!
Which means a whole different thing to me now that I lived in Spain. But it had the best patio, the margaritas. You know how some places...
Zapatos. Wouldn't that make a fun name for a Mexican restaurant?
Shoes! Well, like some restaurants will limit you on how many margaritas you can have. They're like, our margaritas are too strong. You can only have two.
I've never heard that.
Trudy's will only let you have two Mexican martinis. They're not
Trudy's?
Yeah, they're not
off my list. I don't go to places that limit the alcohol intake I'm willing to pay for.
Their margarita, they should have limited you to do. They were very strong. And on more than one occasion, I don't know if it's because I went there a lot or if because their margaritas were very strong and it just led to risky behavior from non-regulars. But on more than one occasion, we watched people get tackled for trying to walk their bill because they were too drunk. And they were like, let's just go off the patio and try to climb over and run on their tab multiple times.
So,
but like
the best Mexican restaurants I can think of, and I've never tried. I see you're making comments, but the Forest is what Genevieve says.
The Forest?
She just says the Forest. Is that the name of
I don't know.
A place?
I can't. My phone isn't working there
now. When you leave comments in the comment section, remember, we might not know what you're thinking or talking about. So if you could be like James threw this one out here, more than BJ's. And I don't know what he's referring to.
What do you love more than BJ's? Spindrift, duh, James. It's always
and then it's the one by the base. I don't even know if there's other. Oh, the Forest was automatically translated.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I married up. I'm just saying, I don't know.
So what she typed was in Spanish. I'm assuming as the name of a restaurant.
El Bosque.
El Bosque. The Forest.
Yeah, the Forest.
So she answers the Forest. Then I guess she typed it in Spanish, and then it automatically translated it to the Forest.
Yeah, my phone didn't do that for me.
Okay.
So, okay, well, yeah, see.
We're going to go to El Rodeo. It is not jalapenos. It is not Los Zapatas. It is not El Serapes. Serapes was good,
dude,
man.
La Feria, you could get 2 tacos. They had like 2 tilapia tacos for $5. And they were so good. Oh, yeah.
You said you loved El Rodeo. I do love El Rodeo, but I also love BJ's. Okay, I got enough heart. I got enough room in my heart to love more than one thing, man. You can. What's funny is
be contained.
He came in. Him and his wife both came in after the conversation we had about me saying that one of his children was my favorite. You're gonna have to catch that later. So yeah, we're gonna be going to El Rodeo. Oh, the drinks that we were talking about. For me, I just kind of, for whatever reason, all the Mexican restaurants that I seem to favor in my life have always had a gigantic, oversized fish bowl of margaritas.
Yeah, not La Feria. They knew what they were doing.
So they had normal size.
Normal size.
And you can drink as many as you want.
And you really probably only needed 2, but...
Whereas Trudy shouldn't be serving margaritas anyway.
Yeah, Mexican martinis, man. They're very good. And you can
But you can only have 2.
But you can only have 2. Now the trick is to order 1 Mexican martini and then supplement the rest of the time with their margarita. I no longer have the problems I used to have. Okay. In fact, I probably had one of their Mexican martinis now. I'd probably say it was fine, and you'd probably have to carry me.
I am your driver tonight, so, you know.
Good. I just have to be awake at 4.
That's not a problem.
What time is my train? Is it at 5?
Well, is it on the early end of 5 or the late end of 5? Whatever time
It's
it
on
is.
the early end because I am back in the city like at 8:30.
Yeah, we're gonna get you there. No problem.
Just roll me on.
Yeah. Tuck and roll,
Right
Grandma.
down those stairs. I love that commercial.
What's that?
I love that commercial. Tuck and roll, Grandma.
I was recently discussing the Calais 13 commercial. We thought it was Discovery Max, but it wasn't Discovery Max. It was Calais 13. And which is Spanish for Channel 13. I went out of my way to try and find that commercial anywhere online. I could not find it. You remember the one I was talking about, Tranquilo?
Tranquilo.
So Be Spain Savvy, these are some friends of ours who run a community website in Spain. They posted on there about their least liked things in Spain. And then they said, well, tell us what you feel about Spain. And I basically played out that commercial. And for the listeners, I'll tell you what it is. It's a young man, a young gringo, if you will. He's standing at a bus stop in a dusty town. And he's clearly at a bus stop and there's dust and it's hot out. And the old locals are like, tranquilo, is what they say to him. But he's standing there and he's baking and basting in the sun. And they say, tranquilo. And he's still baking. And then it comes to the next day and he's out there and tranquilo. And then the next day he comes and he sits with the locals. And he's sitting with the locals. And then a new gringo shows up. And then when the new gringo shows up, the previous gringo says, tranquilo. Just tell him. My whole reason for remembering that commercial was to let the Be Spain Savvy girls know that's how I felt about Rota. When you get there, everyone's telling you relax. Yeah. Just tranquilo, man. Yeah. Relax.
Mañana.
Yeah, but
it's flooding now.
But you are doing things. It's time. Let's go. Let's get it done. Tranquilo.
And you're like, it's hard though.
And then after a while, you're the one saying tranquilo. Yeah. I think that commercial is perfect because that explains Rota. Yeah. You get there and you want to get things done, and then you realize not in Spain. In Spain, everything happens at its own pace. Yep. And you do not control it no matter how much you want to.
And if you spend all of your time being frustrated about it, the only person that's hurting is you.
Yeah,
no one else
die
cares.
An early death.
No one else cares.
Who cares?
Like, look at that goober.
Oh, I know why I reached up here a second ago, because we are at a good point.
Oh, wait, I had one more thing that happened today. You weren't there for it, but it happened.
I wasn't there for it?
So while you were taking your nap.
Shut up.
You were having your lie-in.
Man, I had a bad case of the itis after that sandwich.
So good. Bidet.
Uh-huh.
There's one downstairs. I need you to come install those in my house.
There's no bidet downstairs.
Yeah. The little...
Oh.
Not the fancy one like you have.
So we are downstairs.
Oh, no. Yeah, I peed in the pot. No, in the middle, in the north. We're in sub-zero.
Yes. We are what would be zero.
Ground floor.
1.
Ground floor.
Got it.
0.
Yes.
This is -1.
Is that not awesome? The little spritz? A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at it, I was like, I don't think I'm going to use it. And I was like,
$50.
I was like, Tony and I talked about a lot of stuff today, so we got to do something to talk about this.
We're creating content with a spritz. Let's
Spindrift content with a spritz.
Spindrift. Let's go to the book of everything.
I just realized they can see me.
You know, I have to do this.
I do that dance every week and rely on the fact that they can't see me, and then I'm over here. Oh, I get to pick it? Oh God.
I can't. I mean, you're here. I have been carrying this weight the entire show.
Did you get me news? No, okay.
So every week, as she flips through the book of everything, I'm going to remind everybody what this is about. Every week we look into the book of everything. We try to find a strange, unusual, or interesting fact, and we share it with you. We share the fact with you and challenge you, James, Jessica, Genevieve, Julie. We challenge you to use this fact.
My mom is watching. Hey, Mom.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
That's what we challenge you to use the fact that we could hear the talking, but no music. We could hear the talking, but no music. No sound from the music. James?
No, well, I just look like I was singing to
Don't
nothing.
Start with me. Every week we go into the book of everything. We find something strange, unusual, interesting. We share it with you. The challenge is for you to share it with other people. Brew, please tell us a fact from the book of everything.
I picked this one because I recently got a tattoo of one. All right. Honeybees always know where the sun is, even if it's on the other side of the world. How do scientists measure that?
we get strange, unusual, or interesting facts. But don't just put a check mark next to it. Go ahead and put your signature next to it. One day when you're rich and famous, I'm going to prove to people I knew you.
What I'm famous for, it might not be something you can prove. No.
Famous, not notorious.
Infamous.
I don't. First of all, we're talking about a bee, okay? Tiny little bee with a tiny little brain, and we're going to ask this bee to somehow prove to us that the sun on the other side of the globe, he knows. We got a little test out in front of him, a little GPS coordinates, and we're like, okay, Mr. B, here's your opportunity to prove how smart you are. Tell us where the sun is. And he gets his little tail out, he sticks around, and starts hitting the buttons with his stinger,
I saw something terrifying. Go ahead, please. I will show it after this.
There's no way a scientist can know if a bee knows where the sun is at all times, including if the sun is on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I don't.
It is either there, like us little monkey-brained humans. It's either there,
or it's there,
or it's not there.
There or there.
Yeah, it's there or it's not there.
So I am allergic to bees.
I didn't know that, and that makes me laugh.
I have EpiPen in my backpack.
I thought that was for the mango habanero here.
You're trying to kill me. Wait, no, so I'm allergic to bees.
Did not know this.
The manager
Uh-huh.
is the bee whisperer.
Oh, really?
Yes. The greatest savior of all bees, right? A bee is having a hard time in the yard. She gets whatever, gets them out of the sun, picks them up, moves them to a safe place. She sends me a video.
Uh-huh.
I almost died watching it. Apparently, if a bee stings you,
Yes.
and it doesn't do the fly off, rip the guts out, it can unwind the barbs by rotating itself counterclockwise and clockwise until it removes the stinger from your body instead of it removing its innards from its body. And I watched the whole thing. It was a mistake. But not only do they apparently know where the sun is, but more importantly, they can sting you and potentially kill you. And then as long as they don't immediately fly away, they can retract their stinger from your body by flying and uncorkscrewing the stinger and live to sting you again.
I love bee facts. I love the fact that you're allergic to bees, but you recently got a bee tattoo.
I did. I'll show you.
Why would you get a bee tattoo?
So,
is there a warning symbol underneath this? If stung, bad. That's a really cool tattoo.
Tattoo, right? So Tracy and I got sames.
Uh-huh.
During season.
Wow. Fraternization there, huh?
I had to carry my EpiPen at all times because there's so many wasps all over that base. And so every day when I checked in was also followed by, do you have your EpiPen? And I would always say yes, but don't forget, if I get stung, you have to be the one to stab me. You're the only person I trust. I don't trust these goobers. It's got to be you. So we got bees because it was like our joke the whole time. Anytime we were around bees, she'd be like, I get the stabber.
That's very funny.
So yeah.
Hey, Lucy has just joined us. Lucy was with me when I went to Jalapenos, but I did not get the horchata.
Oh, that might have been a missed opportunity.
So the producer is there, and the manager is also there. And the manager says they can save themselves if humans give them a chance. Usually we flick them off. Good buddies. She's got the heart of gold.
I don't.
Here's the thing.
Because as soon as it happens,
the reason the bee is ripping its guts out, trying to escape, is because it knows it just inflicted pain. And the reaction is, that's going to happen. So it has to escape quickly. So quickly, it rips out its guts. The only way these guys can unscrew themselves from a barbed sting, which is hilarious to me, that evolution has taught them that you don't have to rip your guts out. Like, how many of your friends did you see die from stinging something and then expelling all of their guts before you finally said, hold on.
There's got to be.
What if I just
like a Rubik's Cube up the butt.
I got something going here.
8 rotations this way, and then 2 rotations this way.
If they accidentally sting something that is dead, ignore it. They can't hear it. Ignore it. She's using it today. If they accidentally sting something is dead, and that thing, obviously, because it's dead, is not going to try and kill them, then they have time to figure out the corkscrew method.
Right. This was
like I should have done that.
Or they could see the skin as it was like, oh, God.
But your earlier fact about them being able to see the sun, I call BS on that.
I just don't know how you test that.
You can't.
Right? So apparently ants to dogs taste the same as citrus. And I understand how they tested that. The taste, the oil that ants secrete that covers their shell, when they taste it, it sparks the same spot that a lemon sparks in the brain. So for them, it's sour.
He never gave Zeus lemon.
But
In retrospect, I really
not eat it.
I wish I would have. The slow motion videos of somebody throwing a lemon up in the air and the dog like, "Ow!" And the immediate reaction of sour in the dog's faces. I can watch those videos all day. They make me smile to no end.
The best is Rupert will drink your water if you leave it in a cup, right? That's obviously for him. Spicy water, the bubbly water, the Celtic bubbly water. I love that stuff. Sometimes I put it in a cup because I don't want to drink out of a bottle. He doesn't like it.
Doesn't like that.
Doesn't like it. But it's so funny when he so offended. Buddy, that wasn't yours.
Hashers learned quickly that if you put beer on the ground in a cup, that's your mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Zeus likes beer. Okay. He's going to drink it. He's going to lap it up, especially on a hot Spanish day.
Bro, don't put anything at Rupert level, period, ever, because he's going to eat it.
All right. Well, how about we move on to something else? Now, I'm going to do this just for James. I'm going to move the microphone way over here and hit the button.
And now it is time for headlines from around the globe.
And I did that just for you, but we're doing a live video, so the setup is different. Okay. So you might not hear it, but if you listen to the episode in the future, when I chop this up and put it on Spotify, I got off center again. Man.
I don't know. You lost a viewer because I had to go to the news thing.
Oh. Do you have a headline for me?
I do.
Oh, I forgot to explain this. So yeah. As a reminder, because we get new people watching all the time, you have to kind of explain it all the time. This is the headline section. She searches the ether. She pulls a headline out of the ether. She gives it to me. I am completely unprepared. I do my best to mine that headline for some type of entertainment value. And this is what we do. All right. I already played the singer and go.
Study finds people have an anti-clockwise bias.
Study finds people have an anti-clockwise bias. I'm hearing this and I'm interpreting what it's saying. People have an anti-clock bias. I believe that to be true for those of us living in the Northern Hemisphere. The people living in the Northern Hemisphere. The people who drive on the right side of the road. The people who walk down the right side of the passageway, the mall. They walk on the right and then they walk on the right. Everyone's right. Everyone is right. You're right. I'm right. You're right. I'm right. You're going in that direction. Everybody's going in that direction. Going in this direction. Everyone's going in that direction. Criminals, when they escape from the police, I like that. I like they can see your reaction too. I like that. Criminals, when they escape from the police, will often take the first right, clockwise, right? They rarely take the first left. Why? Because taking a left is more dangerous. You're crossing traffic. So they almost always take the first right. If you lose somebody in a police chase, just take the next right. That's what they did. But our friends in England and Wales and Scotland and Ireland and Australia and Japan, these are backwards people, man. They're still people. They're still people. These are backwards people. These are the people who go with the anti-clockwise, the counterclockwise. They're fans of it. Yeah. So much so that they even spell the words in the wrong direction and up and down and right to left. They're backwards people out there. So there are people who have a anti-counterclockwise philosophy, but there are also people who are very pro counterclockwise.
I thought you were going to go a completely different direction. I thought you were going to be like, because I thought you were going to go with Australia and the opposite flush and toilet.
Yes.
I thought you were going to go there.
I didn't get to there.
Yeah. But I actually watched.
When I said Southern Hemisphere, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I thought you were going to go straight to the toilet because we talked about bidets.
You think little of me. You think I'm going straight to the toilet every time.
We talked about bidets and we also are waiting for our sponsorship for them. But anyways, I watched this and it was on Star Talk. They were talking about it too and how people tend to, in crowds, if they're making a movement, they move in a clockwise direction rather than anti-clockwise. And I was like, that's so fascinating that's how we roll.
We got Dwight watching. That's always cool. He said spot on, which I like.
Well, he's making up for me because I had to leave. That's right.
What if we all went a little extra, a little out of our way to do things in a counterclockwise fashion? Just experiment. Just see if you go against the grain, does anyone notice? Because if you drive against traffic, people notice.
It's a problem.
Yeah. If you walk against the flow, people notice. There's always
It's
one.
me.
There's always one. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look, there's a pocket. I'm moving through it.
The desire to throat punch people, the streets of New York. You're staying in New York when the masses are moving. They're all moving together.
Yep.
And they're all right.
And then there's me.
Go against the stream. Go against the stream and see what happens.
Here.
Hey, do you have another headline for me?
I do. Woman runs away from exploding wheelchair.
All right. Woman runs away from exploding wheelchair. First of all, when I think of exploding wheelchair, I can only think of
I can only think of
what's the name of the pizza man? I mean, the chicken man.
What are you talking about?
So recently I found out that the producer can communicate with me through space and time. If I yell up into the air, she can answer my questions for me. Gus Fring. That's what she said. Gus Fring.
What?
The chicken man. You don't know who the chicken man is? Yeah.
What are you doing?
They put a bomb on Hector Salamanca's wheelchair. And when the chicken man comes to visit him, Hector Salamanca detonates the wheelchair. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think about exploding wheelchairs. Now, if you don't know who Hector Salamanca is, I'm just going to say he's an award-winning actor. Esposito. I can't remember his name. He played a drag queen years ago. Carlos Esposito. Anyway, a fantastic actor. He's a fantastic actor. He plays the bad guy in Breaking Bad, Gus Fring. And when the wheelchair blows up, you see the explosion, and then he walks out of the room. He's so smooth, and he adjusts his tie, and then the camera comes around. You see he ain't got no face. It's all all of this is gone. But he put that. He's such a baddie. Giancarlo Esposito is his name. He's such a baddie. He puts that tie up and then just crumbles to the deck. Now, that's that. Woman runs away from exploding wheelchair. Either it's a miracle from Jesus, right? Right? Like today we're going to fix those legs and we're going to make them legs work. Today we're going to put some explosives on your wheelchair, and she just pops up and runs away. Praise Jesus, hallelujah! My legs are working.
That video of the guy who's in the automatic wheelchair lighting the firecracker.
Oh yeah. Help! I need a ambulance.
And the family's like, move, and he's like, oh my God, I can't remember the name, but
so either it's a church service and they put some explosives on her chair and she got up, praise Jesus, hallelujah, and she's cured, or she's the suspect.
Oh yeah,
yeah, she put the explosives on the wheelchair and she was going to do bad things with the exploded laden wheelchair, and then ran away from the wheelchair expecting the device to detonate or go off.
Huh.
Considering where we are in today's world, I'm going to assume it was the latter. That she was Mohammed jihading her way through life.
So I haven't seen a wheelchair on fire. Evel Knievel days in Butte, Montana. If you've never been, you're all right. You don't need to go. There was a guy that was there, and he kept hanging around the tent in his wheelchair, very chatty fellow. And he's like, I used to do stunts. I used to do these kinds of things. And we're like, oh, cool, man. It's like day 3. We've heard every story from this man. And it's just like nonsensical ramblings. And he's like, yeah, well, I didn't think you guys would believe me. So I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you one today. And we're like, all right, man, cool. Not really paying attention. No, this is like a hand cranked wheelchair. If it was stolen or what. But so we're at the top and there's a hill that goes into the valley from where we're sitting. And they had brought in all this sand to make the jumps for the dirt bikes. And so
probably dirt, not just sand.
It was very dusty. It had a lot of dust by the end of the week. So he kind of backs up towards the dirt pile, and then we're not paying attention, but all we see is him throw the lighter fluid, like Zippo lighter bottle towards us and go, watch this. And then he takes a lighter, and he had put the lighter fluid, but that's not quick burning lighter fluid on the wheels of his wheelchair, and then lit him on fire and starts to try to roll down the hill, but the wheels start melting. And so it's just kind of like a goo puddle. It was a disaster.
It was all bad.
It was all bad.
All
we
bad.
were just standing at the top of the hill. We're just like, oh, we should call an ambulance.
Should have videotaped it.
This was like
of course
ago.
Yeah.
We probably, but it was happening pretty fast. You know what I mean? And then we got because we're working out of it. We had to get the fire extinguisher. We got the fire extinguisher. Which we did what we could.
Yeah,
And
not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, and we called the ambulance and they came and we did not see him the rest of the week. But yeah.
I've been notified in my earpiece that it was not Breaking Bad. It was actually a TV show called Better Call Saul.
Oh.
Yes. Thank you for the correction. All right. Well, we are doing great. We went over, but you know what? It was worth it. We did the book. We did the news.
Talked about food.
We did talk about food, but we didn't do the thing. But we talked plenty about food. And
it's time to talk about cooking. Nailed it.
I think that's going to wrap it up there. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thanks for listening. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you could be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow.
And don't forget that you are loved.